All right, boys. I'm just gonna do a video. This is for the boot camp. All right. I feel like we've been going over a lot of the concepts, and I would just want to take a break from all that. Right. I just want to be like, take a little intermission almost because we've been learning a lot. I've been giving you guys homework over all these, past few days on all the concepts that I will also teach you and the ones that I did teach you. And I just want to talk about, some specific things that every day shader, bro day traders should do in their life day to day. All right. So I'm gonna just tell you a little bit about my morning routine. I'm all thumbs today. About my morning routine. All right. So what I do in the morning is I wake up, all that good stuff, and then I need to hydrate. I do some push-ups in the morning just to wake my body up, and then get some food in, and then get on the charts. Just so I'm not waking up and then getting on the charts. It's just, you're not ready, your mind's not ready, you're still tired, you're like slouching out of bed, and then you're on the charts, immediate screen in front of you, like that blue light, it's not good for you, right? It's not good. And for breakfast, I usually eat outside as well in the mornings, just, get that natural sunlight, align with the circadian rhythm, and, everything else, just making it seem better to me, as well as I make my bed every day, back here. My room's very, very corny, obviously. But with more and more content coming out, hopefully I can get some actual good stuff in the back here. But anyways, getting off track, let's get back on the morning routine. So then I get on the charts, right? I do my analysis. I don't do my analysis for like an hour, 30 minutes. That's way too long. That'll just overload your brain. If you see in like my back testing sessions, like the also I have on YouTube, I don't actually do my analysis for more than probably 15 minutes because it'll just overload your brain and, analysis paralysis. Like, if you overload your brain with all these different things, like, oh, is it short? Is it long? Is it short? Is it long? And buy or sell? It's too much. It's too much noise, right? You don't want all that clouding your judgment when you actually go and take a trade, right? Because then you'll probably leave something out. Oh, it's delivering from a 15-minute. Oh, it's not the highest time frame inversion. There was an SMT at the highs. Why did I take a long? All those things. So that's why just 10, 15 minutes of raw analysis is just good enough, right? And then get off the charts, set some alerts, market open, peep the phone, like just chill, all right? And then once market opens, then you get locked in, then you take your trade, all that stuff, right? And immediately after I take a trade, I take a win, I take a loss, I journal the trade. You need to journal your trades, all right? If you don't journal your trades, you're not going to know what to learn from, what you did right, what you did wrong, how the strategy played out. Would you take it off of a higher time frame inversion, like a 5 minute? Did you target a previous day high? Was it a continuation model, reversal model, mech model? Any of these things? Or, what did you not do good at, right? Was it not the highest time frame inversion? Was it, choppy price action? You decided to trade, did you trade before news and they get stopped out, right? All these different things is just going to contribute to how profitable you actually will be in the long run, right? And one of the biggest things probably that set me back at first was revenge trading, right? Whenever I would lose a trade, which, I still do lose trades, believe it or not, I'm not that goated, right? Even the big mentors like TJR and, Dodgy, probably not Dodgy. I haven't seen Dodgy lose really. But TJR, like, he's been losing a lot of money, but that doesn't mean he's not a profitable trader, right? He had to get there some way, somehow, right? He's profitable. All these big traders, they do lose, right? But social media, smoke and mirrors, right? They're just going to show you the wins. But I'm going to be fully transparent with you guys. When I win, lose, get a break even, it's all going to be on the YouTube, on the Instagram, all right? Just to keep you guys in the loop, I'm going to be fully transparent, right? But if you can't deal with a loss and then you go and revenge trade, that's not going to be a good look. You're going to lose even more money. And even if you do make it back, that's just setting in bad habits, right? You don't want you don't want that revenge trading to be the thing like, oh, well, I took a loss, but it's going to play out now, or it's like that. You're letting the emotions get the best of you. You've gone from locked in to just crazy in the matter of like 2 seconds. Like, once it hits your stop loss is there for a reason. You're not trying to lose your account. You're not trying to lose like the thing that you just you pass. Like if you pass the account, you don't want to blow the funded immediately just because you're like, oh, I need to pay out, right? You need to chill, all right? You're not gonna get the Lambo overnight, all right? You can't. That's not how it works. Um, but yeah, don't overtrade. Don't revenge trade. Okay, just one win a day will get you so much farther than you think it will. All right. And then once I get off the charts, journal my trade, loss, win, break even, whatever it is, I go to the gym, right? You got to work out, right? You got to get some of that frustration out on something. You can, go to the gym. You could do some combat training, some martial arts or whatever. I have a punching bag in my garage that, sometimes I just punch it, just get some frustrations out from, how the day was. But the thing is that I never let happen is no matter the result of the charts, right, of my trading day, red or green, I never let the effect or the trade affect me for the rest of my day. I don't let it ruin my day. If I lose, I'm still gonna have a good day, right? Why shouldn't I have a good day? And if I don't, then I'm letting the emotions get the best of me, and that's gonna contribute to how profitable I will be in the future, right? But just the little things like that, like you just gotta man up and be like, okay, I took the trade, I made a mistake, and I lost. You gotta take personal responsibility because you can't really blame anyone with trading. You can't blame the market. Like, why would you blame the market? It's you taking the trade. You can't blame the market. So you have to take responsibility. And if you don't, and if you're like, oh, it's bad conditions, it's blah, 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 no. Cut out the noise. If you blame it on you, if you actually believe it's your fault, you'll do better to make it not your fault the next time. All right? So it's all about having discipline on the charts. And as you can see, I haven't talked much about, technical analysis. It's more about your mind. It's about your psychology. Psychology is probably the most important thing in trading. It's 80% of it. 20% is probably the technical analysis, but that 80%, trust me, that 80% is actually your mind. It's how, can you take a loss? Can you really take a loss? And even when you do take a win, are you super excited? You dancing around, like throwing a party in your room? Like you should not be able to do that. Trading, it shouldn't be robotic, but it shouldn't be too emotional to the point where it's controlling you. You should be obsessed in a good way, obsessed over the improvement that it brings, not the dopamine rush that you get once you hit buy or sell during the day, right? And you just got to learn. It comes with time and it comes with experience on the charts that no matter what happens, if you quit, you're failing yourself, right? Because trading is really the hardest way to get rich quick, or the longest way to get rich quick. That's a better thing, right? Because you can't really get rich quick. You can like get rich quick would be like maybe like 1-2 years of just being able to trade every day. And even then, like, wins and losses factors a lot of stuff in too. But that's why you need to put in the work, right? Just put in the work on yourself. Put the faith in God. Yes, put the faith in God. Put the work in yourself, the faith in God, and lock in on the charts. Keep your mental health good. Keep your mind good. Keep your discipline sharp, right? Wake up, consistency, consistency, consistency. That is how you will actually build profits, and not profits that will last short amount of times and just be gone like that. Nope. You'll actually build long-term wealth with day trading. All right. I believe in all of you. Okay. I'm here to help you guys. I want to teach you guys. I want to help you learn how I did to save you a bunch of time and stress that I had to go through. Okay. So all the concepts, all my strategy, everything's going to be in the bootcamp. There's going to be daily trade recaps on everything. Check out my Instagram for, funny day trading content, trade recaps, days in the life, I have my Road to Financial Freedom series that I'm going to continually keep posting. I'm sorry, I've been talking. I've been yapping. I'm yapping. I'm not an editor, so I'm not going to be able to edit this video. But you get the point. Day trading is not hard. I mean, it is hard, but it's not impossible. All right, it's not impossible. And if you want 2026 to be your year, you chose day trading as the way for you to get rich. I'm congratulating you, but I'm saying it takes a lot of work. It takes a lot of time. Not as much as you think it does. But I believe in you. You should believe in yourself. We're going to get in 2026. And I will see you guys in the next one. Peace out.